Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Hello, everyone. Good morning, Philippines, and good evening, Canada and USA. Uh, it's my pleasure and honor to be invited here by no other than the beautiful SRM Maria. So we bumped into the Korea tour last September. So she's really very pretty in person and very nice, very young SRM. So here in Atomy, everybody's given the opportunity to really achieve their dreams. No age requirement. All right. So 18 and above. We know that. Everybody knows that. So most of us here are and above. Okay. So today's session, I would like to focus more on inviting. So, who among I would like to talk about more on inviting, of course, about my journey in between. I'll talk about that. But can I see? So let's make this a bit more interactive. So, who among you have difficulty inviting? Yeah. Can I see a raise of hands? Yes, it's not easy, right? How about those who enjoy inviting? You have to enjoy also. Even if it's difficult, you have to enjoy. Who among you invite someone every day, at least one person a day? Oh, our SRMs are doing really great. Who among you is still quite hesitant and not 100% confident in inviting? So, are there still those who are still not confident in inviting? So, in doing the Atomy business, inviting is inevitable. I'm sure you all know that already. But did you ever wonder why there are those who grow their teams faster than the others? It's safe to assume that they must have mastered the fourth step to success, which is invitation. Okay, so let me share my screen first. There. So our latest campaign from our CEO is that we go and meet 100 daily. All right. So who's doing this? Is everybody doing this? I know in Canada it's a winter time now, so there's a bit of a challenge to go out really and look for this 100 Atomians, new Atomians, right? So, but unless you are a small family business determined to stay small, the quest for growth is never ending. So if you really want to make it big in the Atomy business, you really want to reach that imperial mastership, you have to grow big. Don't settle for a small team. You have to build your pipeline in Atomy. Atomy gives us a chance to earn passive income for 3 generations. So we have to build our pipeline early so that we can enjoy our passive income early. There. So we have to build our pipeline so that eventually, once we have built that group, consumer group, and a group of business partners under us, even when we stop doing the Atomy business, later on, we get to have commissions on a regular basis. Like a pipeline, once it's built, when you open your faucet later on, we would want that there's always water coming out, right? So you don't want faucet, but no water coming out. So same with Atomy, we have to keep on building to get to that point where we no longer have to work and we still receive bonuses and commissions. Now, your success is not just because you are a talented or a lucky person. Okay. So in Atomy, you're successful when you have many talented partners working with you. Nobody became an imperial master alone, right? So we have to really find those pearls. Our CEO in his one of his lectures, go find your pearls. So we find those diamonds and pearls under us. Now, why is it important to have many members under us? So if you don't, and inviting, why is inviting important? Okay. So if you don't have invites, no people to bring in meetings such as this or seminars, definitely no sales, no purchases, no PVs. No PVs, no commissions, no commissions, no promotions, no promotion, no bonuses, no growth in your team, and which means no bonus on a forklift. So everything that we do in Atomy, we we focus on the fourth step to success. That is invitation. So why and how? There are new members would ask this question, right? Why do I have to invite? Why do I have to keep on inviting? Why do I have to invite a lot? And how do I invite? So, okay, let's talk about that now. So if your why is big enough, then you will figure out the how. If your reason is to invite is strong enough, you'll definitely find a way. So why do I do this business? Your why. Let's talk about your why. You have to write down your main reasons why you do the Atomy business. For us Atomians, we have our life scenario. So we write our dreams and aspirations in our life scenario. So my reason for doing this is for my family. I want to secure the future of my children. I have two children. I have a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old. So I have one college student and a grade 11 student. They're both girls. So my college student once asked me before I enrolled her in college, she asked me, Mom, do I really have to enroll in college? Can I not just do admin business? Because during the pandemic, during lockdowns, I I conduct a lot of Zoom meetings day in, day out. And as she's there listening, she's listening about me comparing employment and Atomy, traditional business and Atomy, and how wonderful Atomy is. So when when we were about to enroll her for first year college, she asked me, "Do I really have to go to college?" So I said, "Yeah, still go to school and let me take care first of our Atomy account, and then maybe after college you can join me in doing the Atomy business." So you have to know the reason really why you are doing this business. If these reasons are truly important to you, you will do whatever it takes to be successful in Atomy. No amount of rejection will make you quit. No amount of setbacks or challenges will make you give up. So that's why keep this list within your reach, especially for the new ones who are not used to this kind of business, who are not used into rejection. You have to have this list. And if you must, you have to read them every now and then, read them regularly to really ignite you and remind you that you are here for a reason. You are here for these dreams of your family. Okay, so you have to keep pushing forward when your reasons are strong enough to keep you going. So now we have to know these three reasons why we invite. All right, what's really your purpose? There are those we have partners who just keep on inviting. They go meet 100, they sign up 100, they just enjoy signing up a lot of people. So a lot keeps on recruiting for the purpose of what? Having many people join in. Recruiting a lot and hoping that they will find their diamonds. That's what our CEO is also teaching us. Go meet 100, and then eventually from that 100, you will find your diamonds or your pearls. So that is network mentality. Now, if your purpose is to have members and to have PVs, the others they want to introduce Atomy and to sell to them because many recruits equals many sales to them. That's salesman mentality. But for those who are here, uh, the bigger calling, they have bigger calling. Their purpose is to not only recruit, to have many members under them, but or to have many PVs under them, but to build builders. If you want to really climb masterships and to have those bonuses on a regular basis, we have to build business builders with us, partners who will do the business with us, who will join us in meetings. That is duplication already. So when you recruit to make agents or partners, then more recruits, that's automatic already. You'll have more recruits, more sales definitely under you if you have built business partners, okay, not just consumers. Okay, now I want to share with you a few points to remember when inviting. These are very basic, especially for us with masterships already, but for the new members, uh, we have to also remind them and teach them these things. Okay, the first one is you have to be an avid user of the products of Atomy. We always say convert to Atomy brand. Use as many products as you can. So if in Atomy Canada, I hope everybody's using all the products in Canada. Here in the Philippines, we use all the products in the Philippines. And then there's at Gmall where we can also avail of other Atomy products. So be a product of your product. Personal testimony is the best advertisement. When I was very new in Atomy, I was only using the foam cleanser, the toothbrush, toothpaste, and coffee. So when someone tells me that our fabric detergent, our shampoo and conditioner are expensive because I am not using them, I would usually agree. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, they're quite expensive. That's why I'm using only these few products. But that's wrong, right? So, but when I started using the other products already of Atomy, that's when I discovered that they last longer and end up even cheaper than the brand I use. You see, here in the Philippines, we have small stores, we have sari-sari stores. That's why you can avail of a shampoo just uh, in, in a sachet form. So it's cheap for us. So to buy the shampoo here in the Philippines at 600 plus is quite expensive already. But little did I know that this 500 ml of shampoo would last longer than the brand that I was using. So really switch to brands. Okay, don't look at the price, especially in the Philippines. We are very particular with the price because people would say, "Ah, my shampoo, I can buy my shampoo at 100, and then yours is 600." But you have to explain that ours would last longer, it's better, and then it would even end up cheaper than the regular brands that we buy in the grocery stores and department stores. So that's when I started talking about the prices to my prospects, and inviting became easier for me. And when you talk about personal experience, they would feel that you really are using the product. They would see the difference, right? I used to have a very dry skin, but because of Atomy, the six system. When I joined Atomy, our skincare was still the six system. It has repaired my dry skin. So when people around you would see the difference, the changes in you, it would be easier for you to invite them. They would be more enticed to come and see what Atomy is really all about. So now inviting is a process, not a one-time event. Okay, so it says here, plug yourself into the system to learn about the business. We always hear this. Plug yourself into the system. Okay, you can't become a doctor without having to learn for how many years, right? You can't become an accountant or a lawyer without enrolling yourself and learning really about that profession. Same with Atomy. You can't become a sales master, a master in Atomy if you don't really master the business. Okay, so attend all seminars and meetings if possible. Here in the Philippines, we have a lot of meetings. We have morning meetings. We have weekly ODS, once a month SAs. So really, we have we have virtual meetings as well. So there's a lot of meetings, but knowledge is power. Having enough knowledge in the Atomy system gives you confidence in sharing about the business. So the people you're inviting will also have the confidence in you if they know that you are knowledgeable. Oh, I want her to lead me. She knows what she's doing, right? But if you are not so confident, then they wouldn't follow you. They wouldn't even say yes to your invitation. So confidence starts from your knowledge about the business. Okay, so when I started in Atomy, I didn't start right away that I plugged into the Atomy system right away. I only started attending once a week seminars. But I have difficulty answering questions of my prospects at that time because I have very little knowledge. But when I plugged myself into the system, my percentage of rejection went down and I was able to invite more seminars and big events. Atomy is a relationship business, so it may take time. As they say, patience is a virtue. So when you invite someone and he or she says no to you, no doesn't mean no forever. Okay? It could mean not now, but maybe later. So that's why follow up, another step to our success. Follow up is very important in this kind of business because they may say, Nate, I had been followed up by my mother. She is the one who invited me to this business for 5 months. I said no every single day. Come and join me. Come, let's go to the center. No, 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 no. So every single day. So it took her 5 months before I really finally said yes to her invitation. So you never know. Your future Sharon Rose Master is just saying no this time, but will eventually say yes. Follow up is the key. as they say, farming principle. When we plant, we don't get to harvest the next day. Same with inviting. We don't get perfect yeses all at once. Once you send the text message, you don't get to receive a yes right away. So be patient. And growth and comfort never coexist. If you want to grow, you have to get out of your comfort zone. It's as simple as that. Now, number three, do not prejudge. Okay, so people you think would be interested will not do the business. People you think will not do the business are the ones interested. Most of us end up working and succeeding with strangers. It's a sad truth, but uh, with Atomy, we see now cousins doing the business, sisters doing the business. Mother, I have now in my team mother and son, mother and daughter tandem. So we are really very happy that they are bringing in their family members. But when they started, they too had a hard time convincing their family members. Now, the people we sign up don't stay, but they lead us to those who would stay with us. Yes, I even have a sales master who's very promising. But she's live load just the same. So she's still focusing on her employment, on her work, so on her job. So there are those cases. They have their roles in our Atomy business. The role is to probably her role is just to bring in potential wonderful partners that I am working with now. So uh it's human nature, right? That people come and go. So just keep on sharing. Let the information be out there. Okay. Now who should I invite? So sometimes new members, they just, I don't know, if I can invite people here because they're thinking since it's a network marketing company, we're into sales, they think that the people that they should invite are as talkative as like us. But they would think, they should be talkative like her, or they should be good in selling. They should not be busy. They should have a network. So once you have those qualifications, you end up with a prospects list that's just limited with a few names, or maybe you can write a name because of that qualification. So don't think too much. Just think of the people whom you know who are brushing their teeth. So write down everybody you know who's brushing their teeth, then you will have a long, long list. Okay, so some people say, is it a man or a woman because they're into network marketing? Maybe this is for the women only. No. In the VIP seats, it's here in the Philippines, I sit alongside gentlemen doing the Atomy business. So we have a lot of masters. I think the Imperial Master, the 13 Imperial Masters is dominated by gentlemen, right? So just invite everybody you know, the one with a college degree. No, we have Imperial Masters and Crown Masters who are elementary graduates. Okay, so regardless of background or talent or skill or looks, we have to look beyond that because the Atomy is really for everybody. Okay, let me read this. It says here, recruit the low-hanging fruit. So two men with the same basket went to an apple farm. The first picked the apples within his reach and moved fast from one tree to the next. The other was more choosy. He looked for the right size, color, and look. He even found a ladder to climb up to pick the ones up high. After a while, the first one had his basket full already, while the second one was still barely getting a few apples. So in doing the Go Meet 100, just go out there and just start talking to people. You don't have to qualify who's going to do the business or not. Otherwise, you'll end up not signing up anybody for that day. So recruit the low-hanging fruit. Number four is inviting is a numbers game. If you want to get 10 commitments, you talk to 50 people. To have 10 attendees in the seminar, at least invite 50 or 100. Okay, say less to more people. Instead of talking for an hour to one person only who will end up rejecting you, spend lesser time per person and end up talking to more individuals. So when you go meet 100, don't spend an hour for every person. You'll not meet 100. You'll not get to meet 100 people if you do that. So just let the information out there. Just float. Let them just let them know that there's an Atomy online shopping mall that exists. Now, law of averages and large numbers, if you only, as I've said earlier, right? If you talk only to one person per day, then you may get rejected today, right? So, but if you talk to 3%, the possibility of not getting rejected is there. So talk to more persons so that you don't go home with a heartache that you got rejected today. So keep sharing and follow up is very important. You have to talk to many people many times. Even if you talk to one person, talk to him many times. So follow up. Keep following up also because you already talked to that person. So you did the first uh part, the first step. You have accomplished the first step. You have introduced Atomy to them. Now the second step is to follow up on them. Don't assume when I was starting Anatomy, I assume I am not good at follow up. I don't know how to follow up. So I go out there, I went crazy because it's free membership. It's my first time to encounter a network marketing company that's free, that offers free membership. The networking companies that I have joined before always had expensive packages, had maintenance fees and quotas. But in Atomy, wow, this is free. So I could sign up everybody. So I went crazy, just keep signing up people, but I never made a follow up on them. I was thinking, no, I already told them it's an online shopping mall. I sent them already their IDs. I sent the link. They should know what to do. But not everybody is like that. So you really have to make a follow up, be patient in following them up. So that's when you get to you get to invite them to join seminars and to also try the product. So those people that I signed up before, they end up not even trying one product. So because I did not do this step, follow up. So recruit quantity to get quality, right? You have to find that pearl. So more invites, definitely more consumers and business partners. Less invites, less consumers and business partners. No invites, no consumer and no business partner. I have a member who just goes to seminars here in our center, barely no absent, a senior citizen, but he has no invites. He doesn't really have invites. So I said he's been with us for over a year, but he never had his first commission because he has no invites at all, and he barely also buys products. So we are really encouraging him to do at the maybe he's just enjoying the company. So we meet these kinds of members, right? They just enjoy drinking coffee with us in the centers. We call them seminarista here in the Philippines. They just attend seminars. So yeah, invitation. Really, we have to take this seriously. So number 5, strike the iron while it is hot. Okay, have that sense of urgency. All right. Follow up within 48 to 72 hours. Okay. While their emotions are still involved, talk about your vision, why you are doing that Atomy business. Okay. So this one, all right, for a while. Oh, there. Okay. So recruitment is a state of urgency and emergency. So business opportunity and a sense of urgency, they always go together. Remember that there are opportunities, especially the big opportunities, they also have expiration dates. So you must really hurry up also in doing this business, right? So you have to follow up your consumers or members, always ask about them because most of them they buy the toothpaste, but their toothpaste ends up in their cabinets, right? So you have to really ask them if they have started trying. We have to go the extra mile in doing this business. So in inviting, you must be motivated and full of life, and you must be in a hurry and always on the go. So they say set yourself on fire, and when people come to when people come to watch you burn, that's when you start inviting them. So you must be enthusiastic in sharing the Atomy products, the Atomy business plan, get their attention. Why? Because you are sharing products researched and developed by Carrie, manufactured by Colmar. When you invite, they will have the opportunity to enjoy high quality products that they can just access anywhere else, but other than through an exclusive membership shopping mall. which is Atomy. So when you are inviting, when you are recruiting, you are inviting them to an opportunity of a lifetime. So you are inviting them to join $1 million global business. 90% of recruiting is being excited. You have to remember that. Do you think when you have low energy in inviting that person you're inviting will listen to you? Like, do you know, to me, like you're not even sure when you are inviting, so you have to be excited and confident. So nobody will listen to you when you're not excited. So because excitement creates curiosity, enthusiasm breeds confidence. Either you infect them with your enthusiasm or they will reject you. Okay, so your excitement should stem from your desire to help other people, to help in their health challenges by introducing our well-researched products and help them augment their income. Everybody likes extra income. Even the rich would welcome extra income. So be excited. And why be in a hurry and always on the go when you are inviting? Okay? For example, when you're talking on the phone, uh, it is suggested that you stand up. Except when you're doing video calls, because when you stand up and you move around, of course you both get dizzy with with the one you're talking to. But where it's just an audio call, you're advised to stand up and walk around. Okay, because they would feel your heartbeat. You would appear to be very very excited when you walk around. So imagine, just compare. Here in the Zoom, we're just seated here, right? We're just seated here. But when you're attending face to face or offline seminars, speakers, right? They walk around the stage, so it's really different. You feel their energy. So you listen more to speakers that are that show enthusiasm in speaking. So another short story, you bet that's why you better run. So every morning, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion or it will be killed. Every morning, a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve to death. So it doesn't matter whether you are the lion or you are the gazelle. What matters is that when the sun comes up, you better run. So when the sun comes up, you go and meet that 100. Okay, so number 6, work with those who are willing. So some will, some won't. So what next? So work with a coachable. This is very important. You have to work with a coachable because there are we have members, we meet people who are not coachable, they're not teachable. It's very difficult to work with someone who do not listen. Okay, so easier to give birth. So what do we do? Easier to give birth than to raise the dead, as they say. So we have a lot of members who just slow down and then they don't move anymore. Sometimes it's really difficult. Yes, we talk about follow up, but there's a point where when you really stop doing follow up on a particular person, you just give birth to a new leader and just train a new leader. That's easier than following up the dead, they said. So run with the runners, run with those who are really willing to be built. Okay, so why now inviting? Let's talk about inviting to meetings. We have different seminars and meetings, but we also have what we call the meeting before the meeting or the MBM, and the MAM or the meeting after the meeting. What is meeting before the meeting? I'll give you an example. For example, you have a prospect, okay? So you have a prospect and then uh you want to meet that your prospect, you want him or her to meet your sponsor, okay? So so you set this meeting between your prospect and your sponsor. But before you let your sponsor meet your new member, you have this MBM, meeting before the meeting with your prospect first. Okay, you have to brief your prospect about your sponsor. In that meeting, what do? You edify your sponsor. Build up your sponsor before you let them meet each other. That way, your prospect will listen attentively to your sponsor during the meeting. Okay, in cases of going to seminars such as Success Academies, we are with our team members. Before you go to big seminars and events, it's advisable to have a team meeting before you go. You have to brief your members what they would expect from the seminar, to what? To excite them, to prepare them as well. This way, their bodies and their minds will be prepared when they attend the event. How about meeting after the meeting? Okay, after the event, conduct your MAM with your team. This is the dessert. So if the MBM is the appetizer, the MAM is the dessert. Okay, this is when everything they heard from the seminar, they heard and learned from the seminar will start to sink in. It's in the MAM that where we close the deal. That's when we get to sign them up, or that's when we get to convince them to try doing the Atomy business. So these meetings are really very important. So now, how about inviting to big events, right? Oh, my members just joining Zoom meeting. That's all right already. No. Please invite your members to big events such as Success Academies. Okay, because through big events, they are built. There's the magic of crowds. You have to bring your team to a higher level. You alone cannot build your members' minds, but big seminars can. There is magic in being with a huge crowd with same goals who are passionate, seated together, just listening to the speakers. So the atmosphere is very different. The energy emanating from the crowd is different. Now, also, they listen to somebody else when you bring them to big events. They listen to successful Atomians. They don't just listen to you. It's not only you who they keep hearing about Atomy. So they get to listen about Atomy from other leaders as well. Now, witness recognition promotion of masters. Okay, so when your members witness promotion on stage, that desire to be that promoted member will come about. They would also think and imagine that one day they would climb that stage and also receive their incentives and be promoted as a master. So they would think, if that 74-year-old can do it, then I can do it too. So now attending meetings regularly recharges, re-energizes, and motivates you all over again. So a network builder once said, the advantage of too many meetings and seminars is that of we have more chances to change people's lives. So don't get tired of inviting your members to meetings and seminars. Not everybody would see their vision in Atomy right away. It would take a lot of meetings for some to truly understand what Atomy is all about. So, and how big our company and how wonderful our company is. So you have to keep bringing them to big meetings. Now, sell and resell their dreams to them. It's in seminars where we convert customers to business partners. It's in big events where we convert commissioners to bonus earners. So if you bring a member who's just earning one or twice commission in 2 weeks or in a month, then once they see their vision in that big seminar, then they would dream of earning bonuses. So we convert them to start earning uh, bonuses. So in big events, in big seminars, they are reminded of their dreams and why they started Atomy in the first place. So keep on attending. Create a meeting mindset in your team. So we have two unlimited levels in Atomy. There's a reason why our chairman uh had our marketing plan um unlimited, right? So a recruit's not really a recruit until he also recruits someone else. Like my member is not recruiting, so he cannot recruit someone else. Now, a recruit will not become a leg until it grows deep. So let's take advantage of the unlimited level. Just keep on adding members because we're given the chance. So not other network marketing companies, they have cut-offs. They have, as their lines grow deeper, their income diminishes. So us, we get 100%, even if you sign up now and that's your 1 millionth member, you still, that PV would, 100% of that PV would come up to you, to all of you. So build a big team. How many? Now, who knows this? How many sales masters would you need to have before you get promoted to Imperial Master? Does anybody know how many sales masters do we need to have for us to be Imperial Master? So we need 972 sales masters to be Imperial. So success in Atomy depends on having a big team. Go build that empire to become Imperial Master. Our CEO said, you cannot become an Imperial Master with only 20 members. Okay? So now move like water. Water has no constant shape. Keep moving like water. Keep keep flowing. So if people don't join you, move on. If people don't buy from you, move on. If people don't want to recruit and build, move on. Move like water. Just keep flowing. Don't try to hit your head against the wall trying to convince the rock to buy, to join, or to do something that it doesn't want to do. Just move on. So invite the people who want to join, sell to the people who wants to buy, and build the people who want to be built. It's as simple as that. Don't stress yourself too much. Now, last story for this session. Okay, this miserable doctor. Okay, in old China, there was a great doctor. He was so good that he could cure almost all illnesses and wounds. The king loved him so much and kept him close by. He brought the doctor with him every time he went to the battlefield so that he could treat his generals and soldiers. Despite his success, the doctor was unhappy and complained quite frequently. One day he went up to the mountain to visit a famous monk for advice. He asked, Master, I have a terrible job. Every time I treat a soldier or cure a general's wound, they recover. And shortly after, many of them get wounded again and come back to me for treatment. The work is endless. Worst of all, some of the soldiers I treat go back to the battlefield and get killed. So the more I do my job, the more they get hurt, the more they die. Can you help me solve this problem? So the monk opened his eyes and said, you are such a stupid doctor. Everyone has a job to do. The soldier's job is to fight for his kingdom. The doctor's job is to treat the wounded. The soldier does his dangerous job without complaints. Why do you complain about doing your job? So I hear Atomians complain about inviting. They get tired of inviting people into the business. Why do I really keep on inviting? Is there any way I can keep people from quitting so I don't have to keep on inviting? What's the answer? Quitting is human nature. Like anything in life, people join and quit. Even in employment or traditional business, nothing is permanent. You just keep on inviting. Those who will stay will stay. Those who will quit, let them quit. Okay, and last, down to mine. And last, recruitment solves problems of the business. How is that? Okay, just listen to this. When you have no appointments, what do? Recruit. When you have no money, you go recruit. When you have no momentum, recruit. When you are frustrated with your team, recruit. When your team doesn't recruit, you recruit. Okay? When your team doesn't sell, you go recruit. So when your team complains, recruit. When your team loses the dream, you recruit. When your team has no excitement, recruit. When your team misses a meeting, recruit. When somebody quits, recruit. When your big guy disappears, you recruit. When you're down, you recruit. When you think about your family, recruit. When you want to help somebody, you go recruit. When you want to be somebody, you recruit, right? When you have to be at a party, you recruit. When you go shopping, when your car breaks down, when you're stuck under a waiting shed, go to your dentist, you recruit. When you want to win, you recruit. When your team wants to win, you recruit. So just recruit, recruit, recruit. That's why I talked about recruitment the whole time this morning, because this is truly very important. Great vision without great people is irrelevant. So we need people. We need new team leaders. We need to climb up the mastership in Atomy. Now, this year's slogan is be excellent or be extreme. Okay, let's all get crazy. Our CEO would say, go crazy, get out of your comfort zones, go crazy. Crazy busy with sharing and inviting. Go crazy in growing our team. Let's get crazy to reach the top. So I think, yeah, we have more time for our Q&A. Do I have more time? So that's it for my sharing for you this morning and this evening. So SRM Maria, okay. Thank you all for listening.